No, it's her! I knew it! My Achilles heel! My kryptonite! How dare you! Oh, I'm trying my best, unrealistically negative woman. I'm trying my best. What more do you want from me? Oh, blue, really? These clues. Oh no, I'm getting beat up. How dare you not be realistic in this stream? That's going against one of the central tenets. Didn't you know? Yes. I've never seen past round 2. Who knows what exciting adventures wait. Yo, +0. Fortunately, unrealistically negative woman, I feel like you would, instead of being glass half full, saying that we didn't lose any time, I feel like you'd hit me with, we didn't gain any time. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that kind of conduct in my chat. Better watch out. No, but I wanted Jack. No. Really? You couldn't let me pass you before you smacked me in the face? And then yellow's just ruining it. Yeah, ruin it! Ah, you guys are jerks. Yeah, ruined it. Yeah, Gary, could you ban that? Ban that person? It's not very cool. Thanks, buddy. I know, right? Must have been my radiating positivity and realism that just caused that unrealistically negative woman to go off. In some ways I can understand. But I can't support this. I cannot support this at all. What is that? What is that guy doing? I was doing something. He was up to something. Yeah, the context is what scares me a little bit and why I opted for delusional negative creature. Seems less potentially problematic. I've got a concussion. Darn concussion. Excuse me? Excuse me. I wanted the speed boost, Captain. Ed, you told me no speed boost, and I am upset about that. Time is money, so that cost me a lot of money. Surprised that guy didn't hit me. What a sweetie. What a sweetie pie. Come on, hit me! Hit me! Don't miss. Thank you. How'd I get this power up? Since when have I held such a thing? Hit me! You cowards! Dude, they're pacifists now! What's going on, man? And you suck! You suck at aiming! I know I'm supposed to be positive, but dude, you guys are absolutely horrible at aiming. What happened? Where did your troll spirit go? Oh, there it is. That's more like it. I'm kind of surprised I didn't get put in the fire and get burned to a crisp. No! Curse you and your stupid little power-ups. And your fire. And your slapping. And your Skittles. Yeah, this run's cooked. Hoping 7 would be the best 7 I ever had. That it's extremely cooked. No. Yeah, that's the price of a meme, you know? Sometimes you gotta pay the iron price. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love that you're helping me out. I don't think I'm making up a 5-second deficit. We'll be honest. No. No, I was not. I was not to make it up a 5-second deficit. If only I had a decent bird to level 7. Good run though, good run. Sub 8. Yippee. I got a concussion, yeah. Thank you for banning your own account. I appreciate it. I know I asked you to do something difficult, but you've proved your loyalty to me this day. That means a lot. Now I can count on you to protect me from actually unrealistically negative people. Pass the test. That you yourself set. The test that you yourself crafted. You have passed it. But telling me I missed. Dang, I gotta say, Gary, you put in some high effort this April Fool's. You made 2 specific tailor-made memes. I mean, that's... You gotta get, like, April Fooler of the Year or something. You need, like, an award. And maybe, shoot, maybe you've done more that I just don't know about. I haven't considered that possibility as well. His April foolery knows no bounds. Oh, that was tragic. A waste of a half of a second. A waste of another half of a second. I can't afford that in this economy. No! A waste of everything. Oh. Maybe getting boosted 3 times will make up for getting super boosted back once. Highly doubt it, but here's hoping. Ow. Time don't boost me into the roof, feller. Nope. It's tragic. It's tragic. Dude, you're carrying on the legacy so strong. I love this. I love that for you and your family. That's awesome. Dude, I felt like I was getting trolled at work. Because we had a meeting. And apparently, for April Fools, one of my coworkers said that they quit, but it was just an April Fools. But then they, like, the program director and everybody then went on to say they wanted to make a cool environment so where nobody would want to quit. And I'm just like sitting here and everybody knows. Like a couple of days I was just told like, hey, you're not gonna have a job in a few months. And I'm like, what's happening? How does nobody connect that this is kind of rude? But they just had this back and forth. And I just like, what? I felt like I was literally being trolled, like, you know, when they do like the whole thing to a kid where even though the kid's talking to everybody, they don't acknowledge that the kid exists. And they just completely ignore him. I was like, what the fudge is happening? Like, of all days for you guys to talk about this topic, you never once like talked about it like this. It's gotta be this time. Very strange. Very strange then, people. Very strange. There's one thing that is certain. I will apparently not be losing any friends along with my job. Because, man, it is interesting. Nice. Let's go. Don't do it. Don't do bad things to me. You wanted to. Felt this hatred. Oh my goodness. I'm the second up. Now time to lose it immediately. Yeah, I pretty much lost it. Be like a half a second. Aw. Yeah. Bro, my time save. My time save. I've ruined it. I've absolutely ruined it. Oh, my time save, no! Tragedy, I tell you. Oh, that wasn't good. Oh, that wasn't good. Push me forward, you fool! No, not backwards! My time save! No! Yo, ping pong arena. I'm dead, aren't I? Ooh. Kinda rude. Guy scared me. I thought he was gonna go over there and slap me, but instead he just ran into a wall like a dum-dum. Also, why didn't that guy slap me? That would have been so nice if he did. Never count on anybody to slap you in the right direction these days. Oh shoot. I missed the booster. Hate to see it. Oh, no, you jerk! You jerks! My boosted momentum! You've stolen it! That's right, you made an April Fool bingo card! Dude, you are popping off with the April Fools! Nice! Have you played April Fool's Bingo with somebody yet? Nice, nice. Through the fire and flames, through the fire and flames. You made my miss on my base. I don't like that kind of thing. Time save! By Jove, it's green. No, no, and I died like a fool. Beat 49 block walls levels, my goodness. Without undoing at that. Yeah, that's a little deadly. A little bit of a doozy. Bro. Bro, why? Why did you do this to me? I was gonna be so green too. That is true, but, you know? Somehow I feel like that constellation may not be enough to justify the existence of that square. Rather, justify the existence of the square and it not cause misery. I think that square exists to cause misery. Consolation or not. Oh, oh! Yeah. I feel like not beating 49 levels of block wall is actually a skill issue. You're not wrong. Like the world's most advanced... oh, I missed that? Card memory game. Except the cards are memorizing all the moves of block wall. Which, you know, is not free. It's not free, it's not easy, it's not sleazy. It takes some effort. Not deny. You know what? It's probably pretty easy to forget if you don't brush it up every once in a while, or have a really good memory. I don't want to be red. Wow. Did you at least ask him before you ate him if he was like 80% or more of the way there? Because maybe he was like finishing it and he was gonna go home and finish it after his shift. Or she, sorry. Kind of assumed it was a guy. B. Oh, it hurts. Dude, you're such a jerk for that. I was gonna get boosted and go places fast. Oh, and then of course I flip and biff it on the corner. Still might have been green if I didn't biff it there. Oh, it was a tragedy all the way through. Dang. Pretty cold. Didn't know you were affiliated so much with Block Koala. Pretty crazy. Oh yeah, hot. Yo, time save. So how the bingo's been going, friend? How's life been? How's other things been? You know? How's April Fool's been? Or how was it, I guess I should say. No disrespect, but I'm glad that guy died. Not feel like getting shot in the face 300 times. Yo! No major time loss? That's crazy. Oh, oh, oh. Skittles? I don't want to taste the rainbow. Dude, how many Skittles do we need? Be real here. Don't smack me backwards. Well, I guess I should have told you to smack me forward. Would have been a little bit better instructions. That one's on me, buddy. Blueprint stream on the 10th, brother, when it comes out. You gonna be there, or are you gonna be square? Or are you gonna be bingo square? Are you gonna make yourself into a bingo square for April 10th? That'd be kind of hype. Dude, what if you were a bingo square and it said DM Guri, and if he gets back to you, check the square. when he gets back to you. That'd be kind of sick. No pressure, by the way, to get back to people, you know, soon after they message you. It's just part of the RNG experience of gaming. I hate that I was just abused right there. Oh dang. Guy's already on top of it. For this square, you need to take and send me a picture of your social security number and driver's license and or passport. Perhaps one of the fastest squares on this board. Not too difficult as well if you got the proper tools right by you. Last run is cooked. Dude, you know what? I should start hopping in my stream voice chat on Discord when I'm streaming, so that way you guys can come in and say hi. If you'd like. I mean, every time I'm in there, I know I'll be streaming as well. I don't have to disclose that. Always appreciate the company. Yo. Yeah, I mean, that's solid. I wouldn't have it any other way. It wouldn't smell the same without you, you know? Oh no, he's gonna knock me back to Narnia! I don't want to go back to Narnia, no! Oh, you rude. You can regale me a tale of the times of which you have bingoed. Or serenade me with a bardic inspiration tune. Or play fart noises. You know, the options are really up to you. Oh, he spiked me in the ground. Oi, laddie. Oi, laddie, a hit. Charlie. That's good. I'm glad to hear that's been a good day. Considering I recently received not the best news that I'm losing my job in a few months, I had perhaps the best silver lining to that, so that's been actually really good. Kind of brightened up my day. But, you know, I've pretty much always liked my job. There's things about it that I was kind of like, well, I kind of wish this was a little different, and maybe this was handled differently by my bosses and stuff, but for the most part, I was really happy there. And it was very nice of them because they hooked me up with a deal for 1 month severance pay, as well as gave me a raise for the 4 months that I'm working there. like a almost $2 raise. So that is extremely huge, and I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, they've been super awesome to me. It's just a bummer to just kind of start getting settled into something that was really chaotic when I started there because I was new. And I'm like, oh, okay, I've been here for like a year. I'm finally getting settled in. Kind of getting the hang of it. Got a little time under my belt. And then I just get slapped with the, yeah, sorry, we got to cut costs because otherwise we might go out of business. And yeah, unfortunately, that was one of their costs that they had to cut. But they, yeah, for the most part, they've been really cool, really nice, and it was a good work environment. Pretty much as good as you could ask for, considering you're pretty much always working with humans, which tend to have pretty bad tendencies that I do not like. But you know, everybody's flawed, myself included. So I try to have grace for people. But yeah, gossip just kind of blows, is the TLDR, and that's like, I don't know. Common or ubiquitous is like an understatement. I feel like anywhere you go, it's just everybody do be gossiping and clicking, and I'm like, you know, I'm not all about that gossip and click life. I prefer to be transparent with people and to try to give them the benefit of the doubt instead of like gossip behind their back with other people and potentially sour people's minds instead of letting them come to their own conclusion about what they think about that person. It's like, okay, now your relationship is a factor of, you know, what your relationship with that person that you're gossiping with is like a factor in your relationship with the person that is not even there. I'm like, that doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem nice or right. Sour mind, yeah, true. It's the band for when the Sour Patch Kids grew up and decided they wanted to link their consciousnesses together. They called themselves the Sour Mind after that date. But yeah, I mean, that's been at like every job I've had, and I assume is like extremely commonplace at every job. Because it's just like human nature. But I do not like that. I don't like that. It's part of the reason why sometimes in environments I'm just like, you know what? It does kind of suck to be lonely and to not have people around you at your workplace to pass time with and share a little bit of your life, but budget, dude. I mean, I ain't about to get involved in that nonsense. I already, as a young man, I have already made that mistake, and thankfully it only took me about a year of semi-gossiping to be like, you know what? this is not it. This is not what I should be doing. This isn't cool. Let's not ever do this again. I was never, even back then when I did, I would never start it, but I used to work at a Subway, and it was a a subway that just had 2 people. So it's like you and the other person. So you could see how, as a young, naive person, it would be easy to get roped into gossiping. Which is not an excuse, but it's also kind of just the factors of what was going on. But yeah, after that, I was like, yeah, let's learn from this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did this. That wasn't right. I mean, I thought Subway was pretty chill. I worked there for like a little over a year. But I just got a new job. I got like a new part-time job that paid better and had better benefits and stuff. And even though the job was like part-time, like it was only like 17.5 hours a week. It was kind of perfect because I also wanted to go to community college, so I just did my part-time gig and then went to community college. I mean, that's why I quit. I didn't really have too many problems with it. But that's just me personally. I'm sure every restaurant is different. Largely, it depends on the people you work with, but usually I get along pretty well with all the people I work with, but I don't. There's just something about like the office culture that I was in or something, or maybe it's just office culture in general, but I just did not vibe with the people there. And you know, I was really friendly, and they were friendly enough, but they just seemed like really cliquey. And like, if you didn't fit into what idea they thought you should fit into to be like their friend or to be somebody interesting enough to talk to, then they weren't gonna like try to approach you in a different way. Whereas, like, usually I try to, like, you know, if somebody's interested in whatever, I try to, you know, approach them with whatever they're interested in the best I can. I mean, I'm not great at it, but I make an attempt at least. Minus the whole gossiping thing. I'm pretty much, yeah, don't do that. But between, between the gossiping and the not having a lot in common and them not really trying when I was new and I was kind of trying. I think that was kind of what made it to where they didn't really like me. Which is fair. I mean, shoot, if I was somebody who gossiped and there was like somebody else who didn't, I probably wouldn't like that either. Or just somebody who was like very different. Because I worked in a space where well, I currently still work there, but I work in a space where all my coworkers, except a person who's not really there, they're there like once a month for 2 days, every month. I'm the only guy there. So I think that played a part as well. And that was like, I don't really know how to connect with the presence in this office, in this particular office, because it feels very overtly feminine. Which is fine. I mean, it doesn't honestly bother me, but A lot of the other jobs I worked with, I also worked with majority of the people were ladies. But it was just different. It was just different. I don't know how, but they just seemed more open, I guess. Where it's like you didn't have to like act the way they wanted you to act for them to be friends. They just wanted you to be a nice person. At my other jobs. But this one, it's like, I don't know. This feels different. Yo, +0. Amazing horror stories at work. That sounds amazing, but also horrible. Yes, yes, push me forth. Push me forth. Push me forth, you fuel. Did not tell me about the legendary Aldi story. I'm kind of on a tear of a run here, so I'm gonna wait till it dies to catch up and read some of your stuff, but I am interested. I am interested. But the run gives me no quarter. Oh, that was rude. That was rude, dude. That was rude. Once the run gives me quarter, I shall investigate this matter, sir. Oh my gosh, they wasted so much of my time by slapping me incorrectly. You slapped me inefficiently. Jerry, Jerry. My run, Jerry, it's hurting. Yeah, well, that doesn't help. I guess we're going up. Was not my plan, but it works. Burnt? Crispified? Well, I mean, at least I didn't lose much time, but I'm behind! No! Okay, push me good. Okay, not good. That was terrible pushing. You've ruined my run! Oh. I'm not happy. And that guy pushed me again. That guy tried to push me, but he failed. Yeah, you guys really messed me up. I'm gonna be like 6 seconds behind. Unless if you keep pushing me like that, in which case maybe we can make a comeback. Okay, no, this is cooked. I'm afraid it's cooked. Oh. Oh? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cooked. I just had the best round 6 of my life on that PB. Unless if I get like good RNG. I just always burn 3 seconds. Sucks. It sucks. Already here, so I might as well play this out though. Maybe I can get a good 7 and a good 8. I think it's gonna be enough to PB by like 7 seconds. Or to make up 7 seconds in PB by 2, I mean. Maybe it'll be a really good 7 and and 8. Just like an insanely cracked 7 and 8. Here's hoping. I'm a bit skeptical, but here's hoping. Hey, hey, hey! Okay, not cracked. That was not cracked, Joe. Nope. Not an extremely cracked 7. Oh, you should have pushed me. Should have pushed me. Oh, okay. It's cooked. It's cooked. Run is officially dead. Okay, I'm catching up. Sorry. You used to have a coworker, and you would like to drive home after work multiple times. You always had at least a metaphorical yardstick between us at any given time. Okay, I see. That's the preamble to the horror stories. Yeah, I feel that. It's nice of you to give him a ride home. That's cool. But I feel that. Okay. You quit Aldi's. You brought a bong and smoked it in the parking lot. Flipping off the building, driving away. Okay. Quitting in style. Your boss came out as you were leaving and tried to stop you. After all we did for you, and basically I'm sure they did pretty much nothing. Yeah, it sounds about right. And yeah. No, that sounds like a good work experience. Sounds like the average work experience. Yo, I love Mooncat. How's this going? Thanks for the good luck. The bells, the bells may be small today, but my heart is big. Something. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, that sounds like that does sound pretty cock-a-doodle bad. Bosses be like, hey, I'm gonna we're gonna overwork you, pay you as close to minimum wage, if not minimum wage, and we're also not going to hire any subs, so that way if somebody calls sick, even though you worked 6 days a week this week, we're gonna need you to come in on your 1 day off. And those are the kind of bosses that be like, look at what all we did for you. We built you. It's like, bro, you flipping took advantage of people is what you did, and ran this place in a suboptimal manner. The true American work experience. Under hire, underpay, overwork. Welcome to the workforce. And then followed up by the classic, we give you like an assistant manager position that is like way worse than the other position, and you get like a 50-cent to $1 raise for having to deal with all that bullcrap. That's the other classic. Oh, the Tales of Dan. I am interested in the Tales of Dan. Okay. You've set the stage well. I can picture it in my head. That's interesting behavior. 24/7 is like exactly the same thing as 24 hours, 7 days a week. And both are commonplace in America. Like both of them are said. I don't know if that's like a regional thing, maybe, but even then it's like what a weird hill to die on. That's weird. For real. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. It's not potato, it's not tomato. And then he's not only mad about what you said, but then he also throws shade at you. And he's also on the clock, so it's unprofessional. It's like, okay, interesting. Interesting. That's interesting. Honestly, that does kind of sound like the start of an epic troll. So I could understand where you're coming from, but it turns out he was actually just serious, huh? I mean, like, not that it makes it more appropriate to do this, but I feel like at least you could be like, talk to your coworker and be like, hey man, it's my pet peeve when people say 24/7 instead of 24 hours, 7 days a week. Could you please say 24 hours, 7 days a week? Which is still insane to do because that's like, doesn't make any sense and it's putting a very arbitrary, odd restriction on somebody, but at least it's better than just blowing up in their face. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Dude, that reminds me of one of my work stories from working at Subway. So there was this guy who always liked certain people to make his sandwich because they knew his order, which I mean is not bad or strange, but he was very quiet. A very quiet customer. He was a regular. Always wanted like specific people to make a sandwich. Like only half the crew really knew his order. He didn't really talk that much, or he's like really quiet. Kind of hard to understand. Um, Not like he didn't have an accent, but it's like he almost just didn't care. Like when he spoke, like about people hearing him, is kind of what it was, which is fine, I guess. But So there was this time where it was me and one of my coworkers who were at work, and she was making his sandwich, but she wasn't one of the ones that like just knew his order. But I guess uh, she didn't get it exactly right. Like she either put on too much of a condiment or put on the wrong thing. And he said something to let her know about it. And then she said, "Oh, okay, I can remake your sandwich for you. Sorry that I messed up or whatever, you know, just your average response." But it was like, no, he said something like, "It's okay, I'll just, you know, I'll just get it. I'll just get the sandwich that you're making." And he proceeds to go to the register, get rung up, get his sandwich, and then I kid you not, he like he basically slam dunks the sandwich like in the trash while the lady who just made a sandwich is watching. Like he didn't like slam dunk, but I mean it's like his arm was like above his head or close to like, you know, just putting your arm out to where it's like head level and just like boom, thrown into the trash. So that was baffling for many reasons because for one, he could have actually got what he wanted. For two, he probably could have got a refund and just not got a sandwich. Three, yeah, so he basically just wasted his own money to be a butthead. Which was very strange. And yeah, that's one of a few customer stories that just kind of leave you scratching your head like, why? What happened? What's going on? Yeah, it's like he was almost like it's like he was like, "How dare you not hear me correctly when I speak super quietly and you mess up because you didn't hear me tell you that's enough of the condiment or you put a wrong one on there. Because of this indignity, I will now pay for my sandwich and throw it in the garbage in front of you to get at you." And it's like, brother, I mean, you just made a mistake and it's like you weren't exactly helping her out by not raising your voice. You know, maybe there was a legitimate reason he wasn't raising his voice. Maybe he's got like some kind of condition or something. That's possible. I'm not here to like assume, but it just like the level of I don't know what that is. Just the level of strangeness and rudeness that is very perplexing. Very perplexing indeed. I often wonder like what it would be like being in somebody else's shoes, you know, like growing up with their parents and their circumstance, with their genetics and their experiences. Like, I mean, that's just gotta be like so different. Like, I think everybody's got a similar experience, or, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have a similar experience, but I think it's just still so different from person to person, just due to genetics, due to their particular parents and their genetics and their behaviors and their culture and yada yada yada. That I'm just like, sometimes it just convinces me like I really just do not know what's going on through people's heads, and I don't think that, oh dude, that would have been awesome if he just bounced me super far. And honestly, I'm not even like I try not to come at it from like a judgmental perspective because pretty much my whole life, people do not, most of the time, you know, there's been some exceptions, thankfully. People generally do not vibe with who I am and like the way I deal with things and how I think and all that stuff. And it's like painfully obvious to me that that's the case. And I'm just like, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I know in your perception, I'm like a weirdo or strange in many different ways, but it's like, I'm just me. This is normal to me. And I think a lot of people, they're just, it's like they fit so well. Like they're good at making themselves fit into the mold that society wants them to fit. So they buy into this idea of like everything's gotta, if it's not this way, it's that way, you know. If a person does this, this is the reason why they did it, instead of having like a list of like, okay, what are the possible reasons that this person could have displayed this behavior? Hey, could I possibly be at fault in this case? And like go through a little checklist. And instead, it's like they're so dang normal that it's like, well, obviously this is the way it is. It's weird. It's weird. Right? I think when you're, I think the less conventionally normal a person is, assuming that they're like really self-aware about it, I think it just helps you like think about like the not most common outcomes more. You know, like I just think of like a list of outcomes. Like if somebody is like rude to me once, I just know that there could be so many different outcomes. But I think it's just like if you're like a quote unquote normal person, or if you just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but you're just like, oh, that guy's a dick, and that's your answer. And it's weird. That's just weird. A weird way of thinking to me is like there is one answer given what has happened. It's not like there's a bunch of potential answers. It's like, no, this person is a jerk, and that's why they acted that way. Instead of being like, I don't know why this person acted this way. Here are like some of the more common things it could be. Here are some of the like not common but possible things that it could be. And do I really need to make a determination on whether they're a jerk or not? Or can I just let it go and move past it? I think a lot of people just don't. It's like I feel like it's almost like a type of thinking that's maybe it's trained or maybe it's fostered. I know my brother's like the same way as me, so I think I probably picked it up from him. But a lot of people, they just don't think like that, and that's weird to me. But I think other people think I'm weird because I think of things the way I do instead of just making those snap judgments. So then I'm weird to them. Yeah, yeah, cognitive or the fundamental attribution error. That seems to fit the bill pretty good. Yeah, because to me I'm always like, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd be the type of guy that's always thinking about like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't just go with my knee-jerk reaction because there could be like a good reason that this person's doing something. Or even just like, I think of like the times in my life that I've been like in the most pain and the most miserable and the most feeling like beaten down and worthless. And it's like you just are not like the same person when you're going through stuff that's like that. It's tough, you know, it's you know, and I can have grace for people that are going through something that's like horrible that I haven't experienced or I couldn't imagine, you know. Thankfully I don't, have any terrible disease or cancer or anything like that, but if imagine it's like you just got that news like not even for a week and it hasn't even like settled in, like you'd be freaking pissed off at everything, if you or a loved one had cancer. Like I can totally see how that would do that. It doesn't necessarily warrant that person acting that way, but I feel like if you were to bring that up to an average, to most people, I feel like if you were to bring that information to light, they would then have a different view on it instead of just like, oh, that person's a jerk for doing jerk thing. They would be like, hey, that's not cool. But there'd be like a little concession or a little sympathy or a little something, a little compassion, you know? And but that's the thing, it's just most of the time we don't get to know about these things. So I try to, I try, I'm not perfect, but I try to be what I want to see in the world and give people, the benefit of the doubt and a little bit of compassion, whether or not they deserve it or not, you know? But that, I mean, and it's funny because it's like, to me, all these things seem like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This is normal. This seems, wrap it up in a nice tidy bow. This seems, but other people like look at you like you're weird for like saying this kind of stuff sometimes, and it's like, shoot, maybe I am weird. But it's like I don't want to not be weird because I feel like I'm legitimately onto something good here. Just because it's weird doesn't mean it's bad, Even if it kind of makes it to where you don't really connect with other people. But that's just like the struggle I've had with all my life is there's these ways of thinking and these ideas and conceptualizations and habits and like all of this stuff that is not conventionally normal. And I know it's not conventionally normal. It's just a part of like, if I don't consciously override how I would naturally act, that's just who I am, is like all of these weird things that are not conventionally normal. And like, I know after looking at it, like these aren't bad things. These don't make the people's lives around me worse. These don't hurt anybody. And, sometimes they can make certain things harder or more frustrating, but sometimes they can be useful as well. And it's good to be able to, and I've learned to switch how I act and kind of how I think depending on what situation it is. But it's like, if you're not willing to like, or for me, part of it's like not really being able to do it well enough. But if you're not able to like fit and check all these normal boxes, even though the weirdness you have isn't necessarily bad, it's just too off-putting to a lot of people. And that's strange to me that it would be off-putting. But I think it makes sense if you're that person. Like, I don't think it doesn't make sense. I think it's just our experiences are so different that it's like we can't really imagine like the other person's perspective. Thank you. Could you please shoot the bot in the head after you shout him out? I'd appreciate that. Yeah, I feel you with the people not liking me. I mean, that's something that I'm kind of thankful for in a way that I'm learning at my job, but it's like I can just and again, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not feeling this right, but I've kind of just given the benefit of the doubt there for like a majority of the time that I've been at work. But it seems like as time has gone on, it's soured. Like, I think people just kind of figured out that I was a little strange, and I somehow it just went downhill. And it's just like people just treat me differently than they did when I first started working there. And I never did anything to anybody. I never said anything rude. I never did I don't know, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's just like a string of gossip that Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I think my headset died. Can you hear me? Dang funky headset. I have to use my receiver to use my headset, and I can plug in and charge my headset and use it if I use the receiver, but I have to start using the receiver before I plug it in, because if I plug it in first, then it's like Windows cannot recognize this driver, blah 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 blah, and it doesn't work. So it's it's very scuffed. But I think I'm back. For real, man. Rosetta Stone odd headset. Oh yeah, but sorry for going on a rant. It's just like sometimes life is just frustrating, man. And you're like, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be friendly. I don't want to just push people away, but it's like even though I'm willing to accept you for who you are and move forward, you're not willing to do the same for me. So if we were to be friends, or at least at the very start, maybe if you're friends with somebody, you can start to be slightly more weird. I mean, that works. But it's like, why do we have to do this dance in the first place? Why does where it's like I have to not be me for like 6 months and then I can be slightly more me. Like, why do you have to do that with some people? And honestly, I'm just like, I'm done, man. I'm not doing this for other people. It's like either you're somebody who is open to who I am or you're not. Either you're open to my like very introspective nature and my ramblings and all this stuff, or you just hate that and you're not. But I'm just tired of like trying to get people to like me for them to like me. You know, it's just like if you like me, like that's great. And if you don't, that's fine too, you know, but I want to stop just flipping trying to appease people, even though it is kind of nice when you're at work to have people that you enjoy spending time with and that you get along with and can share, you know, at least a small piece of your life with. Yeah, that's nice, but I mean, it takes two to tango. So if I'm willing to accept certain people for their harmless, you know, eccentricities, if that's even a word, I think it is, uh, then I don't think it's too unfair to expect other people to do the same. Although, don't be disappointed when they click behind your back and then probably spread gossip about how weird you are and poison the well against every single coworker. Don't be disappointed when that happens, or don't expect anything different. That's what I've learned at my job. I've learned not only more of my professional skill set, but also how gossiping poisons the well, and and how clicks poison the well of good faith. And just doing things in a way, or doing certain things or not doing certain things that aren't. It's not like wrong or right. It's just different. Will change people's opinion of you because it doesn't fit into what how they perceive things. Okay, what do we got going on with the Discord here? With that said, I should probably stop streaming. Thanks for entertaining my rambling. I do like talking about life because I am kind of lonely right now. Because I don't have any friends except you guys, and I'm glad I have you guys. But Newton's Ninja, I like that guy too, but he just kind of left. He's doing his own thing right now, so I haven't been able to touch bases with him. But that guy's a cool cat as well. Um, Other than that, I mean, it's pretty much like you and Val that I just talk about stuff and BS with because everybody at work does not like me. Sadness. Sadness. But it is what it is. You can only do what you can do. And if I'm a nice, positive guy who shows up on time, tries to do a good job, and tries to listen to people and interact with what they have to say to me and to be myself through doing that, and the response I'm met with is like distance and like I don't want to get close to you and I don't want to be friends with you, then I can't do anything. I can't. I mean, I just it's it wasn't meant to be. We just weren't meant to be friends. Exactly. You have to be friendly, not friends. Exactly. Professional and cordial and kind. And I will continue to be so. But yeah, I'm kind of tired. I might check out the Discord Oh, maybe watch Canvas do some solo Nozlo. But I think I'm gonna wrap up my stream. One day, one day the Big Bell race perhaps will fall. We had valiant attempts, a couple that could have PB'd, but the RNG was not with us. The gameplay, the skill issue was present. But maybe another day. Maybe another day it'll turn out to be the PB I want it to be. And on that note, see you guys later.